If want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know, so, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it.
Well, it's a dangerous fight.
Yeah.
Because Joshua's going to try to make an example out of him, for sure.
And will.
I mean, Anthony Joshua's one of the biggest one-punch KO artists ever.
I don't think that Jake would have enough time, seeing as he's already undersized. He's not a real heavyweight, and this is Anthony Joshua we're talking about.
Anthony Joshua has received one of his strongest endorsements yet, this time from former unified welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr. In a recent interview. Spence spoke openly about the growing talks surrounding a potential Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight. He made it clear that Jake Paul would be stepping into serious danger. According to Spence, Joshua's power, size, and elite-level experience would overwhelm the YouTuber-turned-boxer long before the fight could become competitive.
Super good. I mean, super good. Tank, he's good at setting traps. You know, has crazy power that he believes in. You know, he has a great chin too because he's a guy. You know, he'll let you get out punches, and he'll still be coming at you. And then
Discussion around a possible showdown between Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul has reignited intense debate, with many calling it more than just a mismatch. Some see it as a one-sided demolition. Joshua, a former two-time heavyweight world champion, possesses every element of elite boxing: refined skill, knockout power, size, reach, and years of experience at the highest level. In a recent interview, Joshua made his intentions clear. When asked if winning on points would be acceptable, he bluntly dismissed the idea, stating that simply winning isn't enough. He plans to finish the fight decisively.
Who wins? Jake. Do you think he can hurt him? I know it's a ridiculous thing to say, but in Jake's mind, he's coming off a knockout loss to Dubois. Is it possible that Jake does better than people expect? Do you think it's going to be a round one stoppage? That's what I'm asking you for AJ. Like, do you think it could be going any other way?
I don't know. Honestly, if it's a real fight, which I don't know if it is or not, he could get like really hurt. Really, like it could be like whoever sanctioned it. Let's hope if something bad does happen, let's hope you can sleep at night. So let's say, innit? Let's hope you can rest easy if he gets severely hurt, which is a high possibility.
I know you don't love Jake Paul, you don't like him. Would you be happy to see him get beat up like that?
I don't hold no ill towards Jake. Don't give a shit about him really. If I ever end up fighting him, great. If I don't, he's not someone I think about. Yeah. He's clever and he's made a lot of money, but he's you know, he's a bit of an embarrassment at times, isn't he?
Errol Spence Jr. has joined the growing list of elite fighters openly criticizing Jake Paul, and he didn't hold back. The former unified welterweight champion mocked the idea of Paul competing at a true world-class level, joking that he should stick to opponents who don't hit back. During a recent interaction, Spence laughed when Paul's name was mentioned, expressing disbelief that fans are seriously considering matchups between Jake Paul and legitimate champions.
So many people can't speak. Yeah, but it's obviously scripted, isn't it? I'm like, no. One, that's illegal. I mean, this is a professional contest. Two, we would never sign up to anything that's going to make AJ look bad or devalue him, lose rounds, go loads of rounds.
Do you think there's any world in which AJ pulls back, though?
No, absolutely. He couldn't do that as a fighter. He would be incapable of going in there and holding back. I mean, I think the only thing that's a bit harsh is if Anthony Joshua doesn't knock him out in the first round, he should be ashamed of himself. Like, Brian, give us two, like, or three. Because if Jake does move, he can look after himself. It's not like he's just going to get one shot round the arm and go on the...
Michael Bisping has also weighed in on a potential Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight, highlighting the clear physical disparity between the two fighters. Bisping emphasized that Jake Paul would not be able to handle the sheer power behind Joshua's punches. He referenced Joshua's previous battles with heavy hitters like Francis Ngannou, showcasing just how devastating his power can be. Bisping suggested that the difference in strength, skill, and experience could make the fight extremely one-sided.
Paul called you. Would there be a number you do it for? No.
Anthony Joshua issued a strong warning to Jake Paul ahead of their potential fight. He stated that he doesn't just plan to win, he intends to destroy Paul in the very first round. Joshua made it clear that he will show no mercy, promising to apply immediate pressure and end the fight quickly. His goal is to demonstrate the massive gap in power, skill, and experience as soon as the opening bell rings.
Up against Anthony Joshua and gets flatlined.
every single punch that was thrown was landed, and every punch that landed put Francis Ngannou down, okay? So to stand there and think that Jake Paul, who's much, much smaller, who has way less experience, that doesn't weigh anything near him, is going to have a chance, and not to mention the technical abilities. Let's just talk about that. Not to mention the technical abilities or experience. We're talking about an Olympic gold medalist, remember, from back in the day, who's then gone on to become a true British boxing icon, or a worldwide boxing icon, let's be honest, right? There's no way that he loses to Jake Paul.
Wade claims that Jake Paul's so-called secret weapon ahead of the Anthony Joshua fight has now been revealed. According to him, Paul has been training with a rotating group of heavyweight sparring partners chosen to replicate Joshua's size, reach, and ring experience. The strategy is to expose Jake to genuine heavyweight power while sharpening his timing and reactions. By training with fighters who mirror Joshua's physical presence and style, Paul is attempting to prepare himself for the intense pressure he expects on fight night.
Already started saying this. Is there any clause that says you need to go easy on Jake Paul?
Honestly, I haven't seen that part, but no, there's no clause. I heard that he fought Mike Tyson in 14-ounce gloves. I heard that he was going to fight Javante in 12-ounce gloves, and then he chose to fight me in 10-ounce gloves. So there's no part. He wants to go easy. I think he wants.
According to Wade, Anthony Joshua's combination of size, experience, and technical ability far exceeds anything Jake Paul has faced so far. Even though Joshua is considered older by heavyweight standards, his conditioning, confidence, and composure remain impressive. Wade believes Paul may be rushing into this challenge, underestimating the durability and ring intelligence of a fighter who has survived countless high-stakes battles. From WD's perspective, Joshua's proven pedigree presents both physical and mental challenges that Paul will struggle to overcome.
Anthony Joshua fight, if you're Jake Paul, who hasn't fought someone in the top, realistically, the top 50. I know Tommy Fury is ranked in the top 50, but anyone that is a top 50 fighter, even in your weight class, let alone a top 10, top 5 heavyweight in Anthony Joshua, who was a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world. Can you get prepared for a guy like that if you brought in, let's just say, a deity, freaking Zeus, Hercules, whoever, to prepare you? Could you do it? I don't think that Jake would have enough time, seeing as he's already undersized. He's not a real heavyweight, and this is Anthony fucking Joshua we're talking about. But I will say, there were rumors going around that Jake was not taking this fight as seriously as he needed to. That Jake was dilly-dallying, flying to go see F1 in Miami after his press conference, and then going to see his girl all the way in the Netherlands if she's trying to qualify for, I think, the Olympics or something else. There was this post from his girlfriend. I don't know if, again, this was in the Netherlands or where it was at, or maybe this is an old picture, but Jake flying around the world when he has a fight in about 4 weeks is probably not the greatest look, and it doesn't seem to make it look like he's taking it as serious as he needs to, locked away in the gyms of Puerto Rico. Now, again, that could have been a different picture. That could have been something else, but that's pretty shocking to see. With that being said, I want to push back on that because I do think Jake is taking this as seriously as he absolutely needs to, because this is not only the toughest fight of his career, it's the most dangerous to the longevity of his career, to his health and well-being. And so to do something like that, you need to bring in the best help possible to get ready. We already heard that Jake Paul was preparing it for Anthony Joshua by sparring the guy that Anthony Joshua was about to fight in Cassius Chaney. This gentleman right here, who was 24-3 from B-More, aka the DMV, and apparently is a top 100 heavyweight, even though it doesn't say he's